Hey, welcome to my garden recap video. I'm going to go through everything I've learned this past growing season and all the things I want to implement in the winter season, so hopefully next summer I can grow a lot more vegetables. So starting with the polytunnel. This was the first time I'd grown anything in a polytunnel, and my sister helped me build it from scratch and we had great fun. The main reason for this was because in 2020 I grew some tomatoes outside but none of them turned red. That was my main reason for building a polytunnel. So in the polytunnel I grew peppers, cucumbers, a cucamelon, I think one watermelon and a tomato. Needless to say, you can tell what worked and what didn't work. So for next year I plan on building like a fixed U-shaped bed. Instead of having the grow bags resting on wood, I'm going to actually build a little wall, put the soil in so then the roots can go directly down into the earth, so they're not limited in just as the grow bags. I'm definitely going to grow tomatoes again, but I think I'm going to grow fewer tomatoes instead of having, I think I had 9 tomato plants all growing. There's just not the space or the room, and then once they get entangled to each other you can't really see which branch belongs to which branch, and it's kind of the harder to look after. So I think next year I'll probably grow maybe about 5 in that area. So that's something I learnt this year, that the art of growing tomatoes is its quality over quantity. I will definitely grow cucumbers again. I was really surprised but super pleased with the amount of cucumbers that I managed to grow. Peppers, all my peppers dropped off and they got munched by little slugs. So I think I might grow a different variety of peppers next time. Moving on to outside, I was really pleased with my carrots. And I had 2 sets. I had a longer set and some miniature carrots. They both grew successfully. I had some kale, which is still growing now. So I might grow more kale or maybe a different variety. Beetroot, that all grew, which was great. I want to grow more pumpkins. I had 2 pumpkin plants and I grew 2 pumpkins, so I think I might grow some more. And I made some really delicious pumpkin soup. If you hang on to the end of the video, there's a little montage of me making that. Peas, I had 4 pea saplings and they gave me a lot of peas, which was awesome. I love fresh peas. My courgettes were great. I had 3 courgettes outside and 1 in the polytunnel by mistake. Like anybody who grows courgettes, you know the glutton that comes with growing them. They just produce so many. So yeah, I love courgettes and I'll definitely grow some more. So yeah, I was super pleased with the sweet corn. I ended up with 3 sweet corn plants and I got quite a few sweet corn kernels. I think the only thing I would improve there would be to maybe sow them earlier in the year. But apart from that, I was chuffed with them. Same with the butternut squash. Because I filmed this video in the end of October. They've only just now started to kind of grow into little butternut squashes. They're about maybe 4 or 5 inches long. I don't think they will grow into fully fledged butternut squashes, which is a huge shame. I do love butternut squash. And my sprouts are still ongoing. So I'm going to make some sprout soup or maybe had them with Christmas dinner, which would be lovely. The leeks are still ongoing. What didn't work this year would be, I haven't mentioned my cabbages yet. These grew and I had 3, which was great, but I think I'm going to build some kind of cabbage net, like maybe on wooden posts and specifically net that, just to keep the cabbage whites out because they did pretty much decimate my cabbages. I was able to eat what was left, but still I would like to prevent slugs and other things getting in there. My broccoli did not survive at all, and I did my purple sprouting broccoli, which was a shame. They started growing really well, but then all of a sudden they both went to seed, and that was it. It wasn't too bad. The bees and the butterflies really liked them, so I just left them there to flower. But yes, I think next year I won't be trying broccoli or purple sprouting broccoli. So for next year, I think I would like to have a strawberry bed. I love strawberries. I also have a little blueberry plant in a pot which I may plant out. I'd love to plant more flowers. I have some bulbs which I'm going to plant now and then hopefully next summer they'll bloom, just to attract more bees and to make it more colourful. But yeah, all in all, I think it's been a successful year growing crops. I've been pleased with how it's all worked out, and I look forward to next year's summer season of the crops, next year's growing season. I hope I can grow more, and I hope the weather is better. My plans for the garden over winter is I'm going to build some cold frames. I was managed to get hold of some old windows, so I'm going to make some really basic cold frames and try and grow some winter greens, which would be interesting. I'm going to improve the soil over winter by adding, I guess, rotting leaves, some wood ash, vegetable scraps into the garden, and just to build up the vitamins in the soil. Also going to build the U-shaped border in the polytunnel and get the polytunnel clean. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed following my adventures of growing vegetables. I'll finish this video with this lovely wild meadow that I found. Lots of poppies and cornflowers and calendula just growing wild in this field. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.